Stop. I know these fists. This is Ifrid.
Why didn't you fight back?
Ifrid. She pulled me back from the brink. I owe him. This time, it's my turn to bring him back.
A demon can never be human again.
So what? That's supposed to make me change my creed? What do you think, Ifrid?
Savid!
Going after kids now? Benwick and your crew risked their lives by your side. Savid's an idiot, but he stands by his beliefs. I won't let anyone trample their creeds. Even you! I owe you everything, Ifrid. And now, it's time to pay it back!
Are you all right with this, Aizen?
I am. Let's settle this.
Easier said than done. He's a sturdy birdie.
Damn right he is. And that's why I've got to do this. Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Looks like you're gonna be put on the
No escape! No escape!
Take the guys!
Hold up! No escape!
I'll try! My
No escape! Eat it!
Hurricane! Enough way to heal the wounds! Leave this to me! Crazy stuff! Away the shadows of darkness! Looks like you're gonna be put on!
Hold up!
Bring it down! Hold them over! Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Bring it down! Transform!
I'll finish this!
Dark and light!
Hold up!
I can't get... Thank you! Never seen!
But I'm this close! I won't miss! Form Zero!
Oh, my mic is muted. I've got a muted mic. Oh, thank you for telling me. I have like at least 2 things dedicated to telling me that, and I missed them both.
Taking hostages now.
I'm sorry. Just forget about me. I'm prepared for whatever happens.
Luckily, I've only just started the episode. Most of it was fighting.
All right. You've grown. You're a man now. Family, friends, everything I ever tried to hold on to, all of it trickled away, fell from my grasp. But a certain idiot once told me, if you can't hold something in your hand, then make a fist and take it by force. This fist will take everything back.
But that's a hook.
Just like you told me to!
I know this fist. It's you. Sorry. Caused you a lot of trouble, didn't I?
Don't worry about it. We're friends, right?
I freed.
Now he's freed from the glamour. Can't stop being a demon though. Or maybe he can.
A demon changed back into a human?
Never mind, I take it back.
Forget it.
He does have the power of God in anime.
I'm sorry. If I only knew how to use my power.
About 4 minutes ago.
Stop crying. Didn't you say you were prepared for anything?
But, Eisen, you were searching for Ifrit for so long.
You're still as soft as you ever were. Boy, I'll let you in on little secrets. Your power comes from being part of Inominat. Which means, if you can seal off his domain, you actually got a chance of putting up a good fight.
Seal off his domain?
The 4 elemental Empyreans sleeping in the earth pulses. If you can rouse them from their slumber. Hurry, while Artorias and Inominat are occupied.
Oh, it's ginger beer.
For some ceremony of suppression. It's now or never, kid.
Thank you, Ifrit.
I'm just sad I can't go with you. It sounds like
I'm well.
I won't apologize.
you shouldn't. I'm grateful.
How's your data slate?
If we ever meet again, let's raise some hell. Eisen.
The tablet. That's what I meant.
Yeah, we will. See you, Ifrit. I owe you one, Zavid.
We had a chance to bring him back, but you went and killed him. Next time I see you, we'll settle the score between me and your creed.
It's not original, sadly. It's in Warhammer, but it's in other things as well. Right, I don't know why the baddies decided to like, you know, okay, what we'll do is we'll get a magic pirate captain, and then we're going to turn him into a demon, and then we're going to tell him all our secrets. And I feel like maybe just skip our third bit. Like, I'm still not sure why you need a magic captain. You could just turn anyone into a demon, right, and have him be reasonably strong. Like, I know plot-wise they needed to know how his magic worked. They do. That is in the plot. Like, their anime power-ups are powered by the captain's gun. So, like, he doesn't come from nowhere. But they didn't need to tell him anything.
So, we need to wake the 4 elemental Empyreans? But how do we do it?
Does it involve 4 boss fights?
Well, they're divine footsies with a feather until they...
You're back!
And you're looking better.
Somehow. But what happened to that demon?
We killed him. Benwick. He...
Let me tell him. The rest of you, find Grimoire and ask her about the 4 Empyreans.
Isaac.
Are you sure?
Do it. He gave us this chance. We can't waste it.
Okay.
Cool. I also like that after dramatic scenes, it says 8. Oh, it went away. Because I've got it set to auto eat food after every fight. Okay. Although, one thing that is annoying me is instead of going to, like, you know, those people who are in charge of cutting your hair, instead of doing that, I was like, I'll just cut my own hair. And I don't know what I'm doing, so now I've just have this annoying bit here. Like, I just figured the fringe probably shouldn't be as long as the rest of it, and I was like, I guess there. And I don't know, maybe I should have considered, I don't know, some sort of a little bit of forethought in that, just you know, a smidge.
Resurrect the elemental.
I have to contend with this for a while.
True. If we do that, we might be able to suppress Inominat's domain.
It may even liberate the minds of the Malakim that Inominat has under his control.
I'm sure some will no longer obey their exorcists.
Good. We'll take a big bite out of their forces.
More importantly, Inominat will lose the ability to enhance the resonance of his exorcists. Most exorcists will no longer even be able to perceive Malakim at all, just like before. Of course, anyone as innately gifted as me is another story.
Will I become unable to see Laviset?
We won't know until we try.
Eleanor...
Then let's give it a shot. I'll accept whatever happens.
But these elemental Empyreans, they're gods, right? You sure it's okay to disturb their beauty sleep?
They control the 4 elements.
Pardon me?
Waking them is likely to upset the balance of the world quite a bit.
I'll take that as a no then.
We don't even know how to revive them. At worst.
Yes.
If it's anything like the opening, then we need to offer a sacrifice at the Earth Pulse on a Scarlet Night.
We have to kill someone?
The act of killing is not essential to the ceremony. All that's needed is a soul free of malevolence.
If that's true, then doesn't Velvet already have a whole belly full of them?
The exorcists I devoured.
It's perfect! You're a Therian. You're capable of releasing the power you absorb. The souls of the high-ranking exorcists you ate should do nicely.
Use Oscar and Teresa's souls to resurrect the Empyreans?
It's worth a try at least. When's the next Scarlet Night?
I knew it'd be on Scarlet Night as well.
The Advent. In other words, soon.
Do we have enough time? The 4 Empyreans are asleep in different places, right?
Correct. 4 Earth Pulses for 4 Empyreans. But if you use a life pool, you may be able to awaken all 4 at the same time.
Are we in a hurry now?
Pool? Earth Pulses normally flow horizontally, but in exceptionally rare cases, they can flow vertically. This causes energy to collect at the Earth Pulse's base, forming a life pool. Though sometimes the energy flows the other way, upward, into what's called a life spring.
Oh! So if we make use of one of these life pools, a single sacrifice could reach all 4 Empyreans.
Where are they? There's a life pool in the northern reaches of Midgand, but I heard a large temple was built over it recently.
That's the Empyrean throne!
I was doing the vertical and the horizontal.
Home base!
But I did it backwards for some reason.
It's a life spring. It all connects to the same place, right? We'll have to go against its flow, but
We'll force the soul right down its throat.
Where's the nearest life spring?
Our best bet would be Mount Killerhouse.
Mount Killerhouse.
I'm fine. What's done is done.
Killerhouse? That's the volcano on the northernmost tip of Northgand, but it's a hellscape of ice and lava.
Naturally. Killerhouse is the most powerful life spring there is.
So, in short, we shove the souls of the exorcists into the molten core of that volcano.
That should awaken the 4 elemental Empyreans. Together, they will seal off Inominat's domain. It's just a theory, but
It's one I'll put my money on.
me too.
I don't even have money.
Then we're off to Northgand. Mount Killerhouse is north of Helavis.
Yeah, Helavis. Okay. Save our game again. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I cut my hair for like 10 years as well, but I use clippers, and it doesn't normally involve any sort of finesse. So I can do all the shaved bits. No, I'm trying to talk to him.
The ship's ready to sail. Where are you headed?
We don't have a problem. If you've got a grudge, we can settle it here and now.
Huh? Why would we have a grudge against you guys? The first mate fought like the first mate. The captain died like the captain, right?
I suppose.
Then no swabby here can blame you for what happened. We're Ifrit's pirates.
Apart from Duncan.
We're not so
Duncan's a dick.
from some lord of calamity.
Don't even know why we let him on the crew.
The ship's in your hands.
Aye, aye. You can count on us.
the Von Eltia looks the same as ever. But it feels utterly different, doesn't it?
Yeah. Even Benwick looked like he'd been crying.
I can imagine. But if we let ourselves despair now, we'd be a disgrace to Ifrit's creed.
We have to swallow our anger and grief and sail on.
Right. Following a creed isn't always pleasant. We must do what we must.
I won't allow the Abbey to do things like this.
Destroying someone like that, turning them into a puppet, it's unconscionable.
Still, a heart can never be fully bridled. It can be shattered, but never erased entirely.
Ifrit proved that.
Right. His body is gone, but he lives on through his crew. Magilu is right. What lives in one's heart can never be erased.
Yeah, the heart is eternal.
Oh, that's handy. Magalu specifically knows that because her heart's been broken like repeatedly. They didn't really go into what that actually means. Yeah, we're in post-bet Magalu now. We had to rescue her because she was being tortured by the guy with the goofy hat. Where am I going? Oh yes, Helavis. How do you work? No, that'd be impolite. Go to the one I want. Oh, there we go. It's been a long road, bird. But which bird and which person was having that conversation?
I'm afraid so. It was Inominat who did it. But I think Shigure could have done the same.
So hardness alone isn't enough. Forgive me. I thought I had found clarity, but it was only foolish pride.
You should be proud. You are, without a doubt, the greatest swordsmith in the world. I'm looking forward to your next blade.
Even now, you would still place your trust in me.
Of course. Is there any other swordsmith who could craft a blade out of orichalcum? You're a master of your art. A visionary who spent centuries working to forge a blade of legend. I'm honored to know you.
I don't know what to say.
Unless, of course, you've given up on making a sword to surpass Stormhowl.
Does this look like the face of a man who's given up?
Not in the least.
We're making good time.
Problem is that ceremony that Artorias was going on about. We don't know how long it'll take.
Ifrid said they called it the Ceremony of Suppression. Most likely, it's how Inominat plans to release his power.
Most likely. He hasn't absorbed Laphicet in your despair, so Inominat should still be incomplete. But if his powers fully awaken...
Humanity will be robbed of their free will.
I can hear them celebrating now. The uglinesses of the human soul are suppressed. And the world is free of malevolence! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Robbing humanity of its will. They'll be like I once was. Something's coming!
Bird. I guess I should talk over this because I don't know if the VOD will get like claimed or something. But that's a bird. I mean, there's no music right now, so probably not. But it's anime going on in that direction. Also improves everyone's posture. It's amazing. And gives them British queuing powers.
Hey, please, guys, let's not fight!
This is a domain?
Inominat's domain.
Their wills have been stolen.
It's not been fully sealed away yet. Rokuro, give him a good smacking. Wake him up!
On it.
Aizen!
Got it. We'll put in at the nearest harbor. To Port Zexen!
I feel like some jerk played tug of war with my brain.
Dig up some spirit. They're trying to strip away your will.
Oh no!
Huh. It's the power of the bird.
Merchant, you're all right.
I do not deserve to be all right. I used people, stepped on them just to make a profit. I even aided wanted criminals so that I could expand my business. My soul is black with ugliness and can never be forgiven.
No, wait! Stop!
The world needs to be purified of malevolence. I don't belong here. I have to die. I have to die. I have to die.
We fought giant monsters. Apparently stopping this dude from walking off a pier is quite difficult. There we go.
You can die if you want, but saying you have to die is a good way to make my blood boil.
Those awakened to their own malevolence seek to end their lives. Welcome to Artorias' uncompromising world of reason.
First they steal humanity's rudder, and now they want to say who lives and who dies?
I talk entirely in pirate metaphors.
We should find out what's happening here, unless you'd rather not see.
You're right. I wouldn't. But I won't hide from the truth any longer.
Before anything else, we'll need to confirm just how far his power reaches. Let's head to Logris.
We'll punch everyone along the way.
Not suppression. Is this the ideal world the Abbey envisions?
Bien! There's no life in anyone's eyes! This isn't a fun place at all!
It's not just people's minds being shackled. They're being forced to die, too. It's terrible.
I mean, just the first one was also terrible.
Even under such strict control.
They didn't really need to raise the stakes.
If that happens, it's better to end the life of the sinner. Melchior came to the same logical conclusion.
What utter rubbish.
Anyway, we need to get to Logris.
What's going to happen to the world? How far will Innominat's power spread?
When his domain expanded, I felt a faraway power suddenly come closer. It was enough to blot out the whole sky. I'm sure it's covered other towns too.
His domain has certainly extended to at least the entire populace of this country. Otherwise, what would be the point?
That means what happened at Port Zexon is happening everywhere.
A lot of people we're gonna have to slap.
Either a puppet, or
Dead by their own hands.
Innominat created this ideal hell in a single moment. That's the power we're up against.
So we few are standing against a truly monumental force.
this is your last chance to turn back.
Turn back to what exactly?
Forward or back, we're headed into hell either way.
At least this way, I'll have my own free will.
Where would she even turn away to?
Think I'm crying to me later.
Let's move along then.
So this is the result of their ceremony of suppression.
Seems that way. They've brought their peace to mankind.
I was a fool for trying to sell commemorative chalices to the people visiting the Empyrean's throne.
Happiness can't be bought with ill-gotten gain.
So we're being rewarded for listening to all the NPCs.
Ways. I sold my shop and entered the holy priesthood. Rather than pursue my own greed, I've chosen to dedicate my life to bringing the sacred teachings to all.
Wow, look how shiny and pure he is. So this is what happens when Innominat suppresses all of someone's sins and desires.
How nauseating. And this is the kind of world they're trying to create.
Well, I hope the shopkeepers still sell stuff. Are we not going to just casually... We can slap people out of it, right? We've literally established that with the crew. And so, like, we should be literally... I mean, I was joking before, but, like, we should literally be slapping everyone we pass. Like, I know we have a place to be, but, like, we're not going to pass everyone in the entire world. Just at least slap, because then you can, you know... What was it? You know, you slap a person for a day and you can free them from Innominat's control. But you teach a person how to slap other people. And yeah, you can slap the entire town and even the world. We've got to... Everyone's going to have to get slap happy.
Hey, you're Kakiku's menagerie.
Ooh, close. It's Magilu's menagerie.
I apologize for always demanding that you entertain me, despite my inability to even remember your name correctly.
I'm also sorry to you, miss, for always insisting you do that tedious little bird impression of yours. I feel so bad I could just punch myself. Nay, I must.
I'm not sure if I'm more angry or confused.
It is wrong to seek pleasure from viewing petty tricks and pointless entertainment. Honest hard work alone is right. Someone such as I, who was unable to live in accordance to the simplest of truths, should disappear from this earth. Please, use that special trick you told me of. Make me disappear forever.
Okay, he started turning to not Squidward, Patrick at the end there. I mean, I guess we don't really need to pay to use the beds, but let's go on anyway. I mean, I'm obviously it won't save them, but it'll help.
First, I took nectar to escape all my hardships, and I drank to run from all my pain. Even if I resisted, endured the pain, nothing changed. I've spent my life running. I'm pathetic, but I won't run anymore. I'm disposing of all the drinks in town. What the world needs now isn't dependence, but freedom. And I'll see that we have it.
Hey now, that's the kind of repentance that should only come the morning after a night of fun and too much drink.
And if you're afraid of losing yourself, drinking is a far better option than falling under Enominat's control.
Kind of a weird thing to say, Eisen, but yeah, technically true. But I don't think you should literally endorse people drinking to forget their troubles. What, are you going to sell me stuff for cheaper then? No. Would have been nice. Is there anything worth... Right, where are we going? Yes, that makes sense. Okay. Why have the monsters not all have been robbed of their will? Found a plot hole. 2 out of 10.
We must accept that we all grow old. I can no longer perform the physical labor that allowed me to benefit society. I no longer deserve to live here. I must find a place far from others. There, I will await a quiet death.
This isn't someone accepting that they'll grow old. This is him refusing to grow old.
If this spreads, we'll have no more old people at all.
Pets consume precious resources and grant no tangible benefit to society.
Lies.
I say we should throw them all back outside. It's only right.
I threw away my friend's entire pet beetle collection. They have been purged. This is all for the new order.
But I want to keep my rhino stagros.
Keeping my parrot as well. Also, they do have a tangible effect. What are you talking about?
It was the height of foolishness for a low-born person like me to hold on to romantic fantasies about Prince Percival. I should seek a male companion suitable to my social status, and live a life free of pointless desire and pride. Form, beauty, appearance, All are superfluous. Reason dictates that I seek a biological partner who lets me live my life with greater efficiency.
Well, what she's saying isn't technically wrong. It really creeps me out.
I'm gonna... What do you mean it's not technically... This is a pretty... This is a pretty cool apocalypse, to be honest. I'll give the game this. I've played a lot of RPGs, and at the end of the world, you know, Final Fantasy VII does quite a good job because meteor hanging in the sky, and you can talk to everyone, and they're all like, "Fuck it, what's the point of even living in it?" You know, like they're seeing the end of the world happen. But like being able to just sort of see its effect, like this, actually is really cool. It's, you know, in its all in its grotesquerie.
Fountains are purely decorative and serve no purpose to the collective good of mankind. They must be purged.
Not just the fountains. The streets and houses are filled with unnecessary extravagances. Comfort is another word for vanity. It is a lie that breeds only envy and war. All vanity must be purged.
Yes, we cannot let ourselves be ruled by desire. We must control ourselves and lead lives of purity.
If they keep abandoning desire after desire, eventually they'll abandon even their desire to live.
The only downside to this particular apocalypse, not when I say downside, I mean narratively speaking. Obviously, it's entirely made out of downside. That's sort of the point. But like, I don't understand why anyone would want it. Like, even the most pious and like fashy person in the world, right? The weird combination of like those two things wouldn't like surely would immediately see the folly in mind wiping everyone.
Isn't there anyone here who still has free thought?
I hope so. There has to be.
I'm gonna assume it's too late to slap people. Maybe like because they were out of range or something.
That was a child.
Oh yeah, because there's NPCs around.
Don't show any feelings, dear.
If they spot you, they'll...
Prince Percival! Tabitha!
You're still you!
Way to be subtle. Right, I'm pretty sure. I'm sort of enjoying the irony of them going, okay, we need angels. We'll just take the succubuses and put them in dresses.
Well then, let's move on.
Tabitha, your mind's still your own?
Yes, somehow. But Prince Percival and that girl.
Looks like those Malachim took them away somewhere.
What, when we were fighting?
The prince was trying to help us get away. He said that the Abbey was gathering those who still had control of their own will at the villa.
We need to go after the prince and see just what's going on at the villa.
We don't know what sort of defenses they have.
It annoys me slightly that they're obviously going to leave the prince in charge of the world after this.
Back to the catacombs, then.
You got it.
I know, like, in a semi-medieval world, you'd probably have to, because, like, they'd still care about... There'd be enough people around who, like, care about the laws of lineage and shit like that. But, like, it annoys me that you could have just, like, not mentioned it. And I probably wouldn't have cared. But it's very, very obvious that's why he exists. So they can go, oh, what will they do with no leadership? Here's a prince. Yeah. Probably. I'm being a bit, lackadaisical. Can I just teleport to... Is it Logress? Though it is nice to remind myself that Discworld exists, and they do the plot where Captain Carrot is obviously the trueborn king, and just nothing comes of it. he like I can't remember if he knows or not, but like he's just happier being a captain. Where am I going? I'm going to the villa. Where is the villa? Is it above? Okay. Oh, in Discworld. In one of the Discworld books, there's the implication is there is a true-born king of Ankh-Morpork, and it's a dude called Captain Carrot, who happens to be in like the local garrison, and he never becomes king. He's just always Captain Carrot. Like, although I get Discworld is Ankh-Morpork is run by a dictator. How? Okay, how do I don't know where the villa is. Where is the villa? Okay, but like, oh, the Berseria catacombs. Where the heck is that? My Berseria. No, just give me the map without this bit on. I don't want to scan. I want to have a look at... The fuck's Berseria? Logress. I thought I teleported to Logress. So I'm there. Yeah, so we just run upwards, I guess. Am I... I have no idea where I'm going. Oh god, it's so hot. Oh, hang on. The game's been really quiet all this time as well. God. Where am I now? Okay. I wish I could just look at this map. Oh, it's there. Okay, I'm going to teleport back to Logress. Oh, I know how to get there. Right. It's here, isn't it? I've been here once in the entire game.
So those weren't demons, they were Malachim.
Yes. They were probably ordered to hunt down any humans who still possess free will. Enominat isn't whole, and his suppressive powers are not yet absolute. So he must be using the Malachim to find anyone he missed and process them. Sounds like him. Process?
Be it a prince or a little girl.
I wonder if Tabitha's alright.
I don't think she'll be suppressed so easily.
Aye. She's got more grit than the average soldier.
But even if she resists suppression, if the Abbey finds her, she'd stand out even more with us. She ran an entire shadow network. Finding a place to hide will be child's play for her.
Maybe she was just pretending to be an old woman.
Huh? But I really loved Tabitha's cooking.
I'm just kidding. You don't run into a woman that tough every day.
She's been living in society's shadows since before we were born. If she heard you were worried, she'd laugh and say you're wasting your time.
Then we should be on our way to the villa.
I mean, you claim to know a lot about this person whom has been alive doing secret stuff since before you were born. Right. What's this? Oh, cool. Use my bike. Yeah. You would have thought they'd shut up these, ways in after the last time we invaded it. Yeah. If you find a mouse hole, you tend to block it up. Sure, they'll get in another way. Actually, I don't know what to do with mice. What am I talking about? Befriend the mice. It's a lot more fun with a surfboard.
Save me! Mommy!
My mind is...
A channeling circle!
He's eating their will directly!
Then they're gonna eat me.
an entrance like this, it's almost like...
Like we're a bunch of heroes.
Hey, no fair! You were supposed to say, like what?
They're even doing the same noises as the Succubus. Stand together. This is less about fighting angels and more about fighting angles.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form 0. Thunder. Next. Form 6. Forget the pain and move.
I feel like it'd be slightly embarrassing to lose against these. I need to change my body so it's the correct setup.
Prince Percival, are you all right?
Percy's fine.
Yes, thank you. Well, I know I can still feel scared out of my wits at least.
It's all right now. We'll help you find your mommy, and then...
Mommy was executed. They killed her because she stole food to give to me.
She's wearing NPC clothing. There was nothing we could do.
That's okay. They had to. Mommy was acting against reason.
So this is the true face of their suppression.
Yes, this is the ideal world sought by Shepherd Artorias. As long as malevolence gave rise to demons, this was the only way.
Oh, Velvet, your sister had terrible taste in men.
Midgand consented to his plan. But I will never consent.
Yeah, I feel like the worst politician in the world wouldn't agree to mind-wiping an entire country. Maybe. You know, there's probably a few.
Without sadness, but also without joy. A world without hate.
I wouldn't put it past a bunch of them, but you know what I mean.
You suppose the whole world's like this now?
No. Even this close to the Empyrean's throne, some here have held on to their free will. Still, we don't have much time.
Right. I can feel Enominat's domain spreading even now. It's incomplete, but it's quickly growing stronger.
Even we might be suppressed if this keeps up, and then it'll be reason o'clock all day long.
Prince, Griffin is doing well.
Good. That's good. I'm happy. Truly. Until now, I thought I was just a tool to serve my country. But when my feelings were being torn from me,
I felt myself want something.
Okay, Percy's the new most boring person in this game.
I don't want this. I don't want to lose who I am. I understand the true horror of this ideal world now.
For some reason, I didn't get that earlier.
I know it's selfish to put this burden on you, but I beg you, stop all this. Stop Shepherd Artorias.
You said something to me once. A bird that cannot fly is no bird at all.
But I've thrown birds. You can throw them really far when you have a demon arm.
Stripped of their feelings can never truly be alive.
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
Like a thrown bird.
We're going to defeat Artorias.
Why do you think this parrot's so still?
This world one where we can be ourselves. We're doing it for us.
Yeah!
For you.
Then they're briefly birds.
You've changed.
Then the bird. And there's doof, like I when they have
You really have. You used to be a sword wielded by your own hatred. But now, you're in control. You're the one who swings the blade.
Even if I still don't know when to sheathe it.
Don't worry. When danger comes, I'll be there to protect you.
My, I'm jealous. It must be nice to have a reliable young man like that by your side.
It certainly is. Our Fee's a gallant soul.
Are we outside of the sword metaphor now?
About Captain Ifrid.
I dealt with him. But the Abbey, they stomped all over
Oh, the music's great right now.
To achieve this suppression of theirs. With these hands, I will destroy them.
I'm so glad I made his hand a hook.
Then I'm going to be selfish too. And as just another flawed human being, I will offer a humble prayer that you succeed.
Well, I'm pumped. Who wants to go cut our way into this throne of theirs?
We can't just barge in, sword for brains. We gotta prepare.
We stick to the plan. Wake up the four Empyreans and take Inominat's domain away from him.
Artorias said the
I'm enjoying her expression that hasn't changed. Aw, boo!
Will they complete the ceremony first, or will we awaken the Empyreans? It's a gamble.
Well, moping won't
She's
get
gone
us
back to
anywhere.
T-pose.
Let's head to Mount Killer House.
Right. It's time to suppress the suppression.
Yeah, that wordplay. And we ate. It was such a good conversation. We had a sandwich afterwards. It's Eleanor for you. She's like, who watches The Watchmen? We'll watch The Watchmen. That, and I'm gonna think no further than that. Speaking of thinking, formation. Yes, no, we'll keep. You have to be there.
You've got my support. Oh, miss me that much, did you?
If I'm in this 100%.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Like, have they?
Eleanor Hume, reporting for duty. Oh, can't a witch get a little downtime?
Yeah, my time to shine.
Oh, miss me that much, did you?
All right, that'll do. Hang on. No.
Watch, and I'll show you my Rangetsu style.
I'll never run. Even at the bitter end.
Okay, there we go. Now where are we going? Let's save again. If this is the last episode, very much a bit crummy that I fucked up the sound at the start. It's only 10 minutes though, but like, and I'll just put a second John on top of the first one, and he'll do the talking for 10 minutes. But it's slightly annoying. Where are we going? We're still returning to Helavis. Are we not in Helavis? We're in Helavis. We're stopping the subjugation. Okay, we're going that way. this is not the right way. I'll be right back. I'll be like 40 seconds. Ah! Sorry, I was supposed to mute. I've returned, and also I have a voice. I hate sound.
Did the exorcists know about this when they agreed to help Artorias?
They couldn't have. The exorcists I know fought for a world where people could live their lives in happiness and peace.
But then how do you explain the fact that the exorcists seem to accept what's going on?
Maybe that was just what I wanted to believe.
Glad to be
It
back.
could
Could be that Inominat's suppression is also affecting the exorcists.
You mean Inominat might have taken control of their will and made them his tools?
Completely believable. Exorcists are too hard-headed to be open to much persuasion.
If I stayed with the Abbey, I might have accepted this world too. Thank you, Laphicet. It's your strength that protects my heart from wavering.
You really think so?
Of course I do. Have a little more self-confidence.
Guess it's a good thing I captured you then.
That's true. I owe you my gratitude as well. Thank you.
Seriously?
Quite. To be able to express what's in my heart is a wonderful thing.
You still drive me mad, but I can't disagree there.
Right. This does very much feel like the end of the game, doesn't it? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy everything that I have not done because I want all the haircuts. Where are they? Okay. Yes, we're gonna get everything. Am I pressing the wrong? Oh, it just cancels. Why would it why would you rest it on cancel? Okay. And I don't want any of this bottom stuff, obviously. Don't think. No. Cool. Because it's fashion. I might put everyone... Let's put everything away. Okay. We don't want the swimwear. No, I don't want that either. I don't know what that is. Okay, maybe. But, because we've not used that before. I also, a part of me thinks I should just go back to the original suit, but I'll do that for a little bit. I might change it again. We have loads of new hairstyles, though. Ooh, I like the hairstyle. No. Okay. I was expecting to have more hairstyles, but whatever. Not bunny ears. No, that's somewhat tempting, but no, John. I don't know. I wasn't expecting to find something new. But I wanted something less silly for the end of the game. I might switch it again right at the last second. Keep the hair, though. Do we have something purple? We do have purple. That's tempting. No, that's probably going to get in the way of cutscenes. No, the hair's getting in the way. Tiny hat. Oh, little crown. Okay. We can't have the crown and the flower. We're losing the flower. Okay. No, we're not having... Okay, there we go. One down. I might put the mustache back on. I'll go for the gearboard. No. No, I hate it. He might have already been in the only thing I actually liked him in. Right, no, he's staying in that. Nope, that's awful. Okay. Maybe the classic. Right. I want to take it a tiny bit seriously. Although I do like the like, is he just? I think he may have already just had the best look. This makes him taller. Alright, I know that's what he had before, but he was already doing well. What's the difference? Oh, it's the thing at the back. That's very subtle. Yeah, for like I've got all the sets, so they've all got swimsuits as well. I just don't want them to be in swimsuits. Can I get him like an... Okay. No. No, it doesn't suit the world. Maybe back to the original. I mean, she looks absurd in literally everything, but that's not the point. No, they're all awful. Where's the giant hat? I don't know. I was hoping for better stuff. No. No. I think this is terribly gaudy, but it is an interesting outfit. We'll go original. It is silly, but it's not as silly as the rest. It's very Mickey Mouse. I'm gonna go for it. Obviously, I can't have hats with that. It's very tempting. She's a witch after all. No, I'm not changing her. No, I keep going through the suits going, no, there'll be one that isn't the rest of them. And no, they don't exist. And this one's a bit boring. It's like the other end of the scale. Fine, we'll go for... But it's the... What? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. That looks awful. Tempting. Okay. I'll actually do that. No, why are they... This is our life now. What's, alright. Can't put everyone in glasses, John. Yes, I can. You can't stop me from putting everyone in glasses. I was tempted with shades, but the problem is, like, during cutscenes, you just can't see the eye acting. Okay, getting this is just weird. Oh, so people get different items as well. Oh, the parrot fits really well. No, we were going to go for a less silly look, but it fits so well. It goes... It's like it was her parrot all along. No, I'm trying to do less silly. But they don't fit. Ah. There we go. And everything looks rubbish on him as well, if I remember correctly. I mean, these... Why does he get 2 sets of swimwear? Yeah, he just gets nothing. I mean, I would be fine with it if it didn't have the badge that makes it very obvious it's a school uniform. Fine, I'll go for that again. Hang on, I thought that was hat style. No, that looks awful, John. I hate them all. Just nothing he has suits him. Guess that hides his evil face. Right, some of these have been exactly the same as before, but there, you get some headphones. Whatever, I'm just not super keen on this look, but I think that's enough faffing. We have a tiny crown, though. I'm very excited about. Okay, so we're going. Into there. Oh crap! I meant to.
Even when not yet fully awakened, Inominat can extend his reach to the entire world.
The other towns are probably in the same sorry state as the ones we've seen, or perhaps even worse.
Magilu, is there some art that can awaken Malakine?
What do you mean?
Well, if I could just use the flames of purification properly.
Even if you could alter reality with that power, you'd end up destroying yourself in the process. Do you want to awaken that badly?
I need more power.
For Velvet's sake?
For her too, but I hate what the Abbey is doing. It's just wrong. This world of theirs is without any joy. I just want to do everything I can to stop them. This is what I want, with my own free will. And
I know of no such art. And even if I did, it wouldn't help you.
Huh?
You've already found strength in your heart. There's no magic that can make that stronger. What you need is to be ready and determined. And to be brave.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Magilu.
No thanks necessary. 100 gold will cover it.
You want me to pay you?
Hey, good advice isn't free. What do I look like, a sidewalk psychiatrist? I'm a witch.
She always has to be so difficult.
I might change out of this dress. Go the original thing. We'll see. I like the hair though. This is. Are we not in Helavis right now? No, we're in hell. Warp to Helavis! It would have been really funny to have everyone in shades for the Where's Helavis? Do I have to take a boat? Maybe we have to take a boat. Are there boats in this place? Fine, I'll warp to somewhere with a boat. There's a boat. Yep, should have changed my clothing.
Oh, good. It seems you're both still here inside me, then.
It is not as though we desired these circumstances. We're only here because you ate us.
I'll make no apologies.
You wish to sacrifice us to the 4 elemental Empyreans, is that it?
Yes. I won't apologize for that, either.
It matters not. Your sins are nothing a mere apology could ever absolve.
I know.
At least you're aware of how selfish you are. Good for you, then.
Remember this well, Lord of Calamity. No matter how many times I am reborn, I will act the same.
As will I.
Yeah, the second one, I think. Everyone she eats still exists somewhere because of how Therians work.
And I as well.
Also me!
Did you say something? Just dreaming is all. But I know now how deep my sins run.
Yes, deep.
There's something I've wanted to talk to you about. It's about the Therians. And about Laphicet.
Let me guess. The link between us and Inominat.
Yes. There's no way of knowing what will happen until we actually try, but...
You don't have to worry about me. I said it before. Best just to blame all the wickedness of the world on the Lord of Calamity.
Don't you try to shoulder all of this yourself! We exorcists are just as much at fault for letting things come to this. So let me ponder what to do about Kamoana and the rest. But you need to think about Laphicet. There, I've said my piece.
I don't know which of us is more stubborn. Still, I've got to face the truth. I've got to tell him.
Inominat. Inominat. Sorry.
Oh, good. This place hasn't been suppressed yet.
I know I said I didn't...
Give me a hand, will you?
I didn't want anything silly, but the mustache is just sort of... That's how I see him now.
Hey, you listening?
Sorry. Something just feels weird. Like there's something tugging at my thoughts.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that lately. But pull yourself together. Yeesh!
Yet being the operative term here.
We'd better get a move on.
Benwick, don't leave Kamoana or Medissa's domain, got it? The Therians are part of Innominat. They should be able to resist suppression to some extent.
Aye aye. You watch yourself too, First Mate.
Mount Killerhouse is at the northern edge of Northgand. Bit of a trek.
It'd be nice if we could resupply along the way.
There's a town, Mercio, near the foot of the volcano. It faces the sea, but the currents lately have been too strong to approach it by water. However, the land route should still be clear.
The whole continent has been getting colder of late. Not just Northgand.
Colder. Could it have something to do with Innominat? Or maybe it's because the elemental Empyreans are asleep.
Both sound possible. But think too hard about the cold, and it'll give you the shivers.
Yeah, but even so...
Whatever the case, our course remains the same. We'll head to Mercio and work from there.
Turn it ground!
My son came home from the capital and said he'd take over the family fishing business. That was always my dream. But is it really best for the world? For him to waste his talents on such a primitive activity?
Dad, what are you saying? I thought we talked about this.
You should use your education to help the country and people all across the world. That is the way of reason.
That guy is acting really oddly.
Wait, we talked about this?
Yeah, you agreed that I should use my knowledge to advance fishing technology and stabilize the world's food supply. Remember?
Oh. Yes, that's right.
Shape up, Dad. What's the problem? Drinking too much?
Just a nightcap before bed.
If you need some rest, I'll take the boat out myself today.
That'd be the day. Like I'd put you in charge. You're not ready to take the boat out by yourself.
An ill-fated fisherman's fortune. His memories are muddied. But is it divine will that dulls his wits, or drink?
A sailor who can't handle his drink is just as shameful as one who gets seasick.
Don't shame people who are crap at drinking, Eisen. They're just more efficient at drinking. They save money. So, I believe you can actually get winter jackets, but it must be, like, locked behind a side quest or something. Tranquil order. Yep.
Daddy, we're having a long-armed crab hot pot party when you come home tonight.
As the world gets colder,
all the teenagers getting into hot pot parties.
Habitat expands.
Do your best out there today.
If the crabs breed too quickly, it will affect the fish.
Hey, that guy is...
Daddy? You're acting weird.
Oh,
slap him.
Sorry about that. My mind just wandered away from me there for a second.
If you do that on your boat, you'll fall into the sea.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be careful.
Good luck out there!
That boy's father, he was acting strangely.
The suppression is starting to affect people out here, too.
You got a lot of stuff.
We opened our arms and welcomed that vagabond into our town. But despite our kindness, he robbed us, started fights, caused trouble. Then he stole a boat and escaped. But I was the one that let him go. I'm guilty too. We have to be strict with criminals.
Rogues always seem to drift into Hellevese, don't they?
Huh? Were we talking about something?
Wait, did you forget what you just said?
Yeah, I hope I didn't say anything strange.
We were talking about how nice of a guy you were.
Huh?
Don't be so hard on yourself, okay?
Huh?
Ah! Beardsley? No. Why can't I teleport up there? Fine. What time is it?
It's even colder here than last time.
You're right. It was merely freezing before. Now it goes straight to the bone.
Allow me to warm.
Not necessarily.
Oh? The sneezes are going around? Achoo! Oh, so cold. If it's this bad here, I dread to think of what the Guyberg ice field is like.
The tundra past Mount Killerhouse? Is it really that cold?
I've stayed up in the mountains many times for my training. With all the snow, I imagine it'd be pretty rough for a normal human.
Why are you sneezing all of a sudden? Demons aren't supposed to feel cold.
Nah, a snowflake just flew up my nose and...
Achoo!
You're sneezing too.
My hair was blowing around and tickled my nose.
But according to the old book I read, it isn't supposed to snow much around Guyberg.
Because of lava from the volcano and the Earth's natural heat. I bet the book calls it Guyberg Plains, too.
Yeah, it says Mount Killerhouse was highly active, and the area used to be famous for its hot springs.
But now it's... What?
Why are you all staring?
They're all expecting you to sneeze, I think.
Everyone else is doing it!
Now give us a good show.
Sorry everyone. No sneezes here.
So I missed some of this because the door closed and the wireless didn't work.
I'll practice for next time.
Good grief.
Harry. This way. Do I have sound? I do. I like. How come I didn't check? I always check. I guess sometimes I don't always check. I hate it when I don't always check. What's going on over there? This is scary the first time I came here.
I'm extra good at
Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it. You'll hurt yourself.
In other words, the rest of her is fair game.
Not unless you really want to get hurt.
It's only a bit further to the town of Mercio.
And once we're past Mercio, we'll find our destiny on Mount Killerhouse.
I know it's supposed to be cold here, but I didn't think it would be this
occasionally Magaloo stops being Magaloo and just becomes a voice of one of the developers.
I'm not sure how much warmer it'll get in the time we'll still be alive.
Keep moving. The cold and the climb don't matter. We have to move forward. We can't stop until the elemental Empyreans have been revived.
Because outside of that, she's got a really consistent voice. Okay, I want to fight these monsters. No, I'm fighting you. No, I don't. I'll change my mind. Alright, somebody, yeah, this costume has music on. How do I turn the music off? How do I do that? Yeah, costume music. Okay. Okay, yeah, I want to fight. You appear to be a gallows.
You're strong.
Which, yeah.
That wasn't worth the effort.
Cool. Sneak up on one of these. No, 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 I was trying to sneak up on you. Stay away from me, wolf. Why would I need 8,000 gold at this stage of the game? What am I going to spend it on? I want to fight the armadillos, but not when they're angry at me. Because I'm a coward! Sneak up on this ghost.
Are we ready for this?
You ready for this? Right, apparently it did not count as a sneak. Didn't see what I was doing. The monster sounded like I had trouble breathing. What a bore. I found I'll just go to the next area.
You're strong.
I must have walked into one of those ghosts. I'm not keen on that noise they're constantly making.
Well, that about does it.
No, never. No, don't like that either. Okay, we're going to go for that for a little bit. But we're going to keep this hair. And obviously we're keeping the tiny crown. If always good. If I remember to put that on, that could be good. More importantly, there's a cat. Play fish. We could do fishing. I'm going to use a catio de regular. This is definitely what we should be doing until the end of the world. I've caught and smelt. I got some coins. No, I'm done with fishing. Not every JRPG needs a fishing game. Although, I did manage to buy some sideburns. So, and a brooch. I can't afford the brooch. Oh. Whatever, I don't care. Keep telling yourself you don't care, John.
This is ridiculous.
Is this Mercio?
3 days on watch with no sleep? I was 10 freaking minutes late. It's not like the mine is gonna fall apart.
Hey,
Sure, whatever. If you got business here, go on in.
Yeah, we'll do that.
They'll pay for this.
Mostly, I'm really happy with the combination Magalu's got for their hair.
Wow. I didn't know so many people lived up here on the northern edge of the world.
This town was built around the mining of flamestone, which can only be found here on Mount Killerhouse.
So if anything happens to the volcano, this town's screwed.
So releasing the two souls here will surely destroy the town. Inhuman, aren't I? Curse me all you want.
I have no right to. The Abbey has proven itself just as heartless.
We're saving the world.
People living here must have the will to endure the cold, to fight back against this pitiless environment.
Well, they don't have a choice.
Strength than feel nothing in the face of my troubles and pain.
Agreed. A life without feeling is a box of stupid. Yes, a vast container of stupid.
Right. The question is, can we wake up all 4 elemental Empyreans with the souls Velvet has absorbed? If Inominat's revival and the Empyrean slumber are related, we should assume we need all 4 Empyreans to stop him.
I think I'll only be able to wake 2. There are only 2 souls left inside of me. Teresa's and Oscar's.
What about,
sure?
the sister?
Yes. I can tell.
I don't know if 2 Empyreans will be enough to fight him. This is my responsibility. I offer my own soul—
Well, if we don't have enough, let's knock on Shigode's door. His soul would make a fine sacrifice.
Or Melchior too. His heart's as cold as a witch's teat, but he's free of malevolence.
You're truly ready to take on 2 legates at once?
I was born ready. It's not like they'll sit back and ignore us anyway.
And with Artorias and Inominat all tied up with their suppression party, this is the perfect chance to take them out.
Acting with caution is a box of stupid, I take it? Now you're catching on.
All right. Leave it to me.
So, I'm all stoked for the god waking, but what's the plan?
The road to the volcano is on the other side of town. Let's start by taking a quick look around.
Alright, goodbye, Yak.
Have you heard the rumors about the Lord of Calamity?
No. What rumors?
That deadly demon
whose rampage began in Helives. The Abbey finally got her. I heard that she bites anyone who meets her gaze, that she devours humans as a snack, and that she has the head of a wolf. I was terrified of what might happen if she showed up here. Now, I can finally rest easy, knowing that she's gone.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get bitten, that's for sure.
I know. I'm so relieved. I don't want a demon to kill me.
Definitely not. In fact, if you ever meet one, you should run. Fast.
Imagine... I'm trying to think of a real-life equivalent. Imagine there's been like a... No, hang on. I'll go with like a serial killer or something. Imagine there's been like a serial killer. I don't know, it's too serious, but just... I don't know. No, not... I don't know, because any example I think of is too real life. I don't... Imagine if a large bear... No, there's been like an animal attack. I don't know. I can't think of an equivalent for this metaphor for this line of thinking to work. Imagine there is a notorious baddie abound. A gang leader. There you go. A violent gang. But no, even that's quite bad. But anyway. Imagine. Okay, whatever. Imagine an anime villain turns up for some reason that's been harassing a town. Whatever. And like you're told... The point I was trying to make was... I like the idea of being like a stranger coming up to you, and literally well, not a teenage girl, but like somebody who speaks like a teenage girl walks up to you and like somebody was going around stabbing people. Were they? Would be terrible to get stabbed, but it's like a weird teenager. And it's like, yeah, it would be. Well, you'd been sarcastic for. Like I just thought it was a weird. You should run away if somebody stabs you. Yeah, I'm gonna. What's the strange person?
The gatekeeper. He wasn't mean to you, was he?
He was pretty angry about being forced to watch the gate, but he let us pass through no problem.
I know that being forced to be on watch for 3 days straight is excessively harsh, but still. He wandered here from another town one day. He barely ever does any work and has a habit of pilfering things. He skipped out on his duties in the Flamestone mines, and while we were busy working, he was sneaking into our empty houses to steal things.
So that's why you made him stand at the edge of the village.
Yeah. We're bringing him food, of course. We told him that if he doesn't like it, he can leave.
Still, is he actually accomplishing anything out there?
He may be bold enough to rob us, but he's a real coward. If a demon showed up, he'd shut the gates and come running. He doesn't have anywhere else to go, so we're hoping that eventually he'll realize the error of his ways.
If you keep forcing him to stand out there in the cold, he might find another place to go. The afterlife.
Also, stealing shit takes bravery. Like it takes a real guts to you know, there's a brazenness to it. You can't do that as a cowardly action.
Mercio has been getting colder every year. We used to have a spring and summer, short though they were.
Now we're the town of eternal winter.
It sounds like a tough place to live.
Still, Flamestone is used for more than just heating. People all over the world need it, you know? That's why no matter how tough it gets, we keep on with our lives here, while holding pride in our work.
No matter how cold it gets, this place is our home. The warmth inside our hearts can keep the chill away. This town really
I think the guard is a recurring character who just steals because he likes stealing.
I like the way you talk.
Make sure to take a dip in our hot spring before you leave. Oh, here's a tip. The water is scalding hot.
But yeah, real life.
Snow in to lower the temperature. Snow in the tub. Got it?
What a peaceful, serene place.
You sure it isn't just the snow?
But doesn't it look pure and beautiful?
Well, I think it's pretty too.
But that doesn't guarantee the citizens will be.
Not you too, Eisen.
Well, they're kind enough to let a shirker stand out in the cold for 3 days.
He might have been up to no good. Every town has sunny spots and shadows.
I'm well aware of that, but...
This discussion isn't leading anywhere. We'll know once we go see for ourselves. Just think of it like your old job. Investigate and find the truth.
Yes, I believe I shall.
Save my game. It's been a couple of hours, so I'm not really sure what to do. Whether I should leave it here and just sort of give myself a cool 2 hours to finish the game, because it feels like we're close, doesn't it? Yeah, and it might be less than like the rest of the game might be less than 2 hours. We have we've got at least 4 boss fights. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I will leave it. Like, there's no... Even though I do like to... I've got so many things I want to finish, and, like, it's tempting to push everything. And I did also spend a lot of time doing fashion. But I'm pretty happy with fashion now. We have we're still using the modded suit, so it doesn't have all the rips on it. But, she still looks very cold. But, it would have been nice to have a warm version of that. But, Tiny Crown is great. Also, it's got the right colours and everything. Apart from the gold. The top. Anyway. I've been the John Struct. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I've been having a Tales of Berseria adventure. I think next episode I shall complete this game. Or at least I shall try. Tomorrow, though, I'm going to be pirating. Actually, I'll probably have time after I pirate. Pirate won't go all night. Anyway, farewell. And until next time. Wind noises.